Hey, welcome back. We are back with chapter 2 of our book, Free to Focus. And in this chapter, he talks about evaluate, determine your course. Once you know where your goal is, what your goal is, we need to know where we're at and the course we're going to take on how to get to that goal. You see, Andy Stanley said, everyone ends up somewhere in life, but a few people end up somewhere on purpose. And that is so true. When we are intentional about planning out that course, that is when we're going to make our destination. So we've decided what we want. We decided what our goal is. Now we are going to determine where we're at currently and where our goal is and that journey in between. That's the course. So he talks about two main things in this chapter. He talks about passion and proficiency. You see, passion's that thing that you do that you say, I cannot believe I get paid to do this. I get paid to do this. That's a passion. The proficiency refers to how well you do something. And in this chapter, he talks about using a compass, and he talks about 4 different zones to make up that compass. So he talks about 4 zones. Those 4 zones are your drudgery zone, your disinterest zone, your distracted zone, and your desire zone. So let's go over those right quick. Your drudgery zone, that's the zone where you have these tasks that you're not proficient at all. You have no proficiency in these tasks, and you have absolutely no passion. This is the zone that we want to stay away from. This is the zone that we need to delegate these items away. Then he talks about the disinterest zone. The disinterest zone is made up of things that you're proficient at, but you're not quite passionate about those things. You're proficient, you do them well, you do the items well, but you have no desire to do them. You're just doing them because they need to be done. Maybe there's nobody else to do them. Whatever the situation is, you're doing these things, but you don't have a passion. The disinterested zone is the items that you're passionate about, but you're not proficient at them. This is a zone where we can work, and we'll talk about it here in a second, but we can work on these items to get more proficient at them. And then we talk about the desire zone. And this zone is where we talked about a passion. It's where the passion and the proficiency intersect. It's that zone where those two intersect. It's that sweet spot. It's that spot that we excel in. It's where we use our God-given gifts and our God-given abilities to do that thing that God has called us to do, to where we make a difference in the lives of our family, in our business, and in the lives of the community around us. And every once in a while, somebody will come through where their passion intersects with the proficiency, and they'll make a difference in the world. And that's what we all want to do, is make a difference in the world. We want to do that thing that God has called us to do, and we want to do it well. He mentions one other zone that I talked about just a second ago. It's called the development zone. That zone is those items just outside the desire zone that we can work on those and get those in to where we're both passionate and proficient at them. And then he ends the chapter talking about one other thing that I really want to discuss just a few seconds on, and it's called limiting beliefs and liberating truths. He talks about several of them, but I just want to point out 4 of them. The first one is I just don't have enough time. The limiting belief number 1, I just don't have enough time. And the truth of the matter is we have all the time we need to accomplish what matters most. I have a great mentor that tells me all the time, people do what people want to do. And that's the truth. We make time for the things that we want to make time for. And that's the liberating truth. We have all the time to do the things that matter most. Limiting belief number 2, I'm just not that disciplined. I'm just not that disciplined. And the liberating truth is that when we're working in that area, that desire zone, the area of our gifting and our calling, that area that we excel in, then we all know it doesn't take a whole lot of discipline to do those things. Those items in that zone that we're focused on, that we do well, that we excel in, that we're passionate about, Those things come naturally. There's not a lot of discipline that's needed in those areas. Number 3, I'm really not in control of my time. Limiting belief number 3, I'm really not in control of my time. And the truth of the matter is, the liberating truth, I have the ability to make better use of the time I can control. And that is so true in life. We all get sidetracked by doing this number right here. We're just sitting there, we're scrolling through Facebook, we're scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, answering the emails, whatever it may be, and we're distracted. We have all the time. We have the ability to control the time that we have. We can choose not to scroll. And then the final limiting belief, and I think it hits a lot of us. I know it hits me hard. I've tried it before and it just didn't work. I've tried it before and it just didn't work. And the truth of the matter is we haven't tried every solution. Maybe there's something that a friend of us said, hey, try it this way. So the liberating truth to the matter is I can get better results by trying a different approach. Maybe we need to listen to Sally. Maybe we need to listen to Clint. Maybe we need to try it a different way, a different approach. That's the liberating truth. Because until we exhaust all possible avenues, we don't know if it's going to work or not. Hey, I really thank you for joining me today. I hope this has added value. I hope there's something that I have said today that you can take with you and will make a difference in your productivity, in your life, and the lives around you.